something for everyone. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits. Play the game, no time for delay. Letting the dice roll, come what may. Exploring new locations, new displays. This digital world, a new adventure awaits.
I'm gonna pull up the Twitch so I can give you a viewer.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shield Studio, aka the Dragon's Den. I am your host and DM today, Lucky Dragon. We are here with more Digimon Dungeons and Dragons, and I am joined again by my wonderful cast of characters. My fellow streamer, I have Necro the Nova,
Hello, everyone. Good day. Good day.
and then of course I have my other fellow streamer. I have Rando Gaming 92.
Hello.
And then our dear friend and fan and follower of the dark side, we have the resident bad boy, Zane. We have Zero the Grobit.
It's me.
It is you. It's the resident bad boy who's getting, I feel, badder as we go.
That's your opinion.
And then, of course, my lovely wife and founder of the channel, we have Kat, the head of Shield Studio, in the audience and in the voicing. She is currently working on some technical difficulties, but she is joining us as well.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm doing some finishing up on my end too.
No worries at all. All right, I will go through the what happened previously while everyone starts to work on what they gotta fix.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on Robotech. Wait.
Oh, you're bringing back this great nostalgia there.
Or the random interludes every time the in-between episode part happened. Robotech! We'll be right back. And it just freaking jumps at you out of nowhere.
Robotech was so good, though. I still want a Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the Gundam miniature game that's going to be releasing this summer. Like, I think it's October. It finally all releases.
I know which one you're talking about. The building one?
Yeah, it's Gundam Assemble. And
yeah, it looks so cool.
It looks great. The miniatures look phenomenal. Like I've seen the preview ones that they released this last summer, the ones that came with a pack of cards. They only gave you 3 models, but they look amazing. So
they had them at Gen Con. They looked great.
I am so excited. I'm buying them as soon as they come out. Like I don't even care. I'm getting them. Alrighty, so day 9 of the digital adventure. The party of Aiko, Azrael, Nason, Zane, and Megumi had laid a trap for the player killers known as the Dark Knights in order to discover the answers to many questions about the virtual world of Digimon Trinity and what real dangers this game poses. After the party had engaged the Black Knights and their servants, the Big Boys tribe, full of Gaburamon and Hyogamon, the trap had proven itself successful. The 2 champion Digimon partners, male Birdramon and Decadramon, were incapacitated, and the 2 Black Knights were taken captive after defeating the Big Boys. However, before they could question the Black Knights efficiently and reveal that, before they could question the Black Knights efficiently, it was revealed that the Black Knight was actually no more than a child, a young boy named Tadashi Tengen, and the other, a young girl of similar age known as Soma Yoshi. Children who happened to know Aiko's little brother and be a part of his elementary school class. The purple Black Knight, known as Dark Desire, whom the party had originally encountered before, attacked while they were questioning these two individuals with their ultimate level Digimon, Datamon, and subsequently used its power to delete Tadashi's character in the clash. Leaving behind his Digimon, Desire fled with a laugh, letting the party now deal with the aftermath of his assault. While Azrael sought to question Datamon, the rest of the party logged out and made their way to Tadashi's home and to find the true depth of the Desire's cruelty. Tadashi was found unconscious in his bedroom and taken to the hospital after receiving the Black Knight's attack and direct message, "You've been deleted," was all that was left on his computer. The party, now terrifyingly aware of the real danger of the virtual technology, made plans to investigate and perhaps stop the use of it as quickly as they could. On their way back from Tadashi's, the party then pursued a mysterious motorcycle rider who was spying on Tadashi's home and disappeared into a quiet neighborhood nearby. The only person on the abandoned street as they investigated was Azrael's childhood paraplegic friend, Coda Dempsey, who simply explained to them they were drawing too much attention driving around in a suspicious-looking beat-up gas-powered truck with a large amount of teenagers inside of it. And with that, he left Azrael with some scathing reminders of their past. However, before leaving, Azrael noticed the scent of motorcycle gasoline on Coda as he entered back into his home. So, as you all have gathered back in the truck and started driving back home, subsequently dropping each other off where you need to go, everyone kind of taking in what has been done and what needs to be done. First off, Azrael,
Yes, sir.
as you drop off the last individual, as you drop off Aiko at her home, you see her. I don't know. Aiko, how would you describe how you are feeling?
Kind of stunned, to be honest.
As Azrael drops you at your home, which you know right now to be empty, with your parents currently at the hospital with your little brother's unconscious self, you have just come to kind of a realization of a lot of painful aspects. Your brother, who you have, seen now on a hospital bed, asleep and stable, but unconscious and unable to be awakened. You have seen your little brother as a tiny teddy bear, basically, as a small little cub inside of this virtual video game, seemingly with memories of your real brother's life. Whether or not it's really him is still in your mind. And then to top it all off, a brand new threat to your kind of normal life as you had only a few weeks ago before all this occurred. Now there is real danger in a video game. You put on a virtual helmet and enter into a fantastical fantasy world that somehow now can harm you, or at least specific individuals can, as far as you all know. Azrael, as you see this look upon Aiko's face, what goes through your mind?
I want to kind of look over to Aiko. We'll get through this. We're going to figure this stuff out.
I mean, we better.
We're going to. Just going to take a little more time. Gotta be patient.
And with that, Aiko, if you would like to enter into your home.
Yeah.
With that, Azrael, you drop off your last passenger, the others seemingly as distracted and quiet. Zane showing, I don't know, What do you think, Zane? Would you have shown any visible emotion reaction to the situation?
Probably not.
And Nason, what would your expression have been when he dropped you off at your home?
Worry.
With
Or
these
just
emotions,
like,
oh, sorry.
yeah, I was just like concerned and worried about us because we've made some close calls as well.
With those emotions weighing on everybody, Azrael, as you drive away from Aiko's home, where do you go?
Honestly, I want to go back to the school.
Alrighty.
And I want to make my way to the computer lab. I have some things I want to look into.
As you walk up to the school after parking your vehicle, you are greeted by the sight of an empty building. But thanks to your uncle, you have access with your keys and are able to access the computer room at your leisure.
I want to try to dig into files. I want to see where my old friend went after we parted ways. See if there's any history, what schools he went to, anything like that.
All right, roll me a computer check. So this would be investigation.
Ooh, we don't like those. It's a 1 up to a 7.
I'd say with your experience in computers, I'd say you could roll with advantage.
Alrighty. That's a little bit better at an 18.
18. As you enter in the codes you need, as you enter in your admin passwords taken from your uncle at his allowance, once you figured out what you were doing.
I told him to stop making his password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can't help it. It's really hard to remember anything else.
Wow.
It's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or mate.
Wait, what?
Mate for maintenance.
Oh.
It's my life. It's not a lot, but it's my life.
As we enjoy these flashback scenes in my head.
As you enter in, you look into the directory of students and background checks before entering into the school at Takamoto. As you research Koda's name, from what you can tell, based on the information they have, he had stunning grades from his previous 3 schools that he had attended after leaving the school that you recognize from your original youth as well. So they have him followed all the way up. The first 2 schools that he attended after, the middle school, he passed with flying colors. The second one was the high school he attended, and the third is another specialty school he attended. The high school only seems to have 1 year's worth of education before an unknown reason was given to his dismissal. The background has no information on this dismissal's purpose, however, it has it written down under it, acceptable reasons.
Wonderful. I love when things are just vague enough to work.
And then for the specialty school, it seems to be a physical education and a physical recuperation school. It seems there is a heavy amount of new age technology that has been added to this school, and with it comes possibilities of repair to people who have suffered from permanent damage to spinal cords and to injuries of the lower areas, or even injuries to arms that are no longer functional. Using a combination of, from what you can tell, at least by researching the school, microchips inside the brain that allow it to directly control the mechanisms that are placed into the body via surgery.
Oh, crap.
However, it seems that everything is still within its testing phase, so the majority of the students, while attending the classes in order to not only educate themselves, continuing their last 2 years of high school, but also managing to get their muscles repaired before the procedure itself, so that when it takes place, their muscles are attuned back to full use.
Okay.
However, it seems that after he completed his 2 years there, he never was able to participate in the experimental surgery. It says member was unable to provide needed materials in order to attend the surgery.
Interesting. I'm going to continue digging into that a little bit deeper if we want to move on to another person. I want to think about this for.
As you dig into the information on this specialty school and the specialist school, Zane,
Yes.
as you return home, as you enter into your house, yet again empty, you see a note on the fridge.
What does the note say?
It is a letter from your mother. Your father has been taken back yet again for continued questioning. We'll let you know if we find anything. Until then, please eat the food we have left in the microwave for you. And make sure to do your homework. We should be back tomorrow morning. I have taken your sisters with me to the hospital, or to the station as well. Sorry, I mixed you and Aiko up.
So they're at the station. A police station?
Correct.
Or
It,
not.
it seems that the cops were not quite done questioning, even though they released your father earlier in the previous day.
Wait, the police? I thought it was like the secret organization people.
It is so that's why I'm telling you is it seems to be that this security force actually has ties with the police around here. So the station they did take you to, that was the police station. It's not their own private station. It actually is the police station of the local area. They have just seemingly taken it over for their own personal security. Ever since the school moved in, the cops and the security force have basically combined.
Okay.
So just to let you know that your parents are, and your family currently is at the police station for the foreseeable night.
Going into my dad's office would probably be stupid, so I'm gonna do it.
Alrighty. As you
That's
enter,
stupid. Okay, I'm in.
as you enter into your dad's office, you notice it's been completely ransacked. It looks like the security force has gone through every nook and cranny, throwing worthless papers and files all over the ground, looking for any evidence or proof they can, it seems, to either find what they had stolen from them, or finding some evidence that your father is in some way or another, betraying the company.
Can I look around for anything notable or that
Roll-
stands out?
Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation. That's an investigation. What would
So investigation. It's under abilities. It should be intelligence.
So I should have mentioned I'm using my phone for this.
Oh, okay.
So I'm using the app. It's not showing all the stats.
You can just roll an intelligence roll if you would like, but I don't know if you have proficiency in intelligence, so I wouldn't like you to miss that.
I'll gamble. $11.
With an 11, as you look around and kind of go through the papers you see, trying to find anything that might be of interest, or at least have some vague recollection of something going on with the computer game itself, nothing really stands out except a lot of the papers are basic drawings of blueprints. A lot of them are base programming files, which just look like the beginnings of what started as the original video games program. You know your father's been working on this with the company for many, many years now. So this is seemingly the old paperwork he kept to kind of keep track of where it started, in case he ever needed to go back and, you know, check old files to see if there was a mistype or one of the new files gets deleted. Everything seems very complex. It is all written in ones and zeros for most of the coding. A lot of the aspects of the descriptions of the coding, which kind of are as cliff notes, basically. Nothing really stands out as, like, majorly important, but you get some vague ideas of the beginning of the game was supposed to start as, like, a simple ask question for response programming. So, you know, it grew from a ask a question, get a response, and slowly they started to try to find ways to improve it and turn it into a full artificial intelligence questionnaire, something that could use the internet, find the answer, and provide it quickly. And then it grew even faster from there, from artificial intelligence to what he likes to call actual intelligence, because it was able to answer with opinions as later research started to go in deeper. So it felt like they were able to ask real questions that weren't just focused on facts, but of what their best guess was or an assumption was. And it was a fascinating breakthrough for them. However, your father says in his notes, he didn't discover this breakthrough. This breakthrough came from the company itself and was sent to him. And then he got to use that base code to work on the rest of the game as he started work on it.
So it's not much different from what we found before, I suppose.
Yeah, this is more of just a skeleton, like the whole kit and caboodle of like the base to the begin, or from the beginning to the end, as you kind of skim through it.
Can I look if there's like any hidden storage areas?
I wouldn't. I'd say roll me a perception check for looking for storage locations.
Perfect. In hindsight, I should have checked how to do this on here.
Oh, I sent
for
you
my
an invite,
saving
Rando,
throws,
by
it
the
just
way.
says strength, intelligence, dexterity, wisdom, constitution, charisma.
So perception is wisdom.
Oh wait, I found it. Perception.
No worries. The app got a whole redone thing, so it looks very different now.
Perception. 7.
7. You look around. You don't spot anything that could be considered like an extra storage unit or anything. Nothing really looks like... It looks like the guys were pretty thorough. And you don't think your dad, or at least you don't believe your dad is even capable of actually hiding anything secret from them, considering he's always been a pretty straight shooter when it comes to rules, regulations, and laws.
guess I think the piece would have taken everything important, so I'll take a picture of the notes just in case.
All right. You can,
I
yep,
might panic.
that's easy enough. Just start taking a couple snapshots of the more recognizable, more important, aspects to kind of show off later. Alrighty, with that, over in Ico Land, as you have come into your home, kind of dealing with the underlying aspects of what has come forward in the last few weeks, days. The empty house spans almost to infinity with the feelings around you. The emptiness seemingly never ending. The quiet. It's like a dark night with no wind inside this house right now. Is there anything you would like to do right now?
Can I possibly search my brother's room for any sort of clues or hints?
Absolutely. As you walk up to his room, roll me a investigation check.
17.
17, very nice. I probably accidentally rolled with advantage or something. But 17 was first, so we'll count the 17. As you look around and kind of look onto his he doesn't have a full computer like you do. He has a small little laptop provided by the school. You investigate the laptop. There actually is a profile page, just like there is for you on your computer after you had installed the headset connectivity. However, it looks like he was not provided a headset for his program. So it looks like him and a lot of his school students were provided simply with the login ability. So they could create their character and they could create their, get their partner Digimon in name at least, and little pictures of it, as you see a tiny little picture of the Bearmon next to his profile name. But other than that, it's seeming like otherwise he would have had no way to enter into the digital world.
Well, I guess what else did I expect?
The odd thing that stands out to you, though, is that if he had no access to the digital world based on his age group, why is it that there were two other individuals you are now aware of that were given helmets and access?
That is a thought.
There are many
I mean,
like
maybe they're like me, where they have older siblings and they managed to get a helmet off them or something.
It's possible. There does seem to be a lot of family that all kind of goes to the same school, so that is very possible. Alrighty. Is there anything else you'd like to do before the day ends, everybody?
Eat.
Probably finish up a stream that I was doing and then call it at night. Just to get my mind off things.
Even as you play through till the end of your stream, your mind is distracted, wandering. As it wanders,
I just work out in my room.
Nason, as it wanders, what goes through your mind right now
worry about my friends and my partner Digimon.
As you wonder, and though you are visibly focused as your stream watches you play, mentally you think of your digital partners, and you swear for a brief moment you hear their voices. Ah, buck up. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, you gotta stop worrying so much. With us around, there's no way you have to fear anything.
Yeah, I must be tired because I thought I was hearing Tyson and Tracy.
You see a little comment on your stream. Who? Are you hearing things as it continues a strand of your stream watchers just making comments? I knew he was nuts, but now this just proves it.
No, guys, I'm just really tired. Well, I guess I'm gonna call it a night, y'all.
And as the comments scroll again, get some sleep. You need it.
Yeah, I do.
And of course, you get the one or two other, kind of rude individuals who are like, don't forget to put some face mask on.
Yeah, same to you, bud.
As your stream ends and you all fall asleep. Zane, you were commenting earlier.
Yeah, I'm just like working out in my room, probably.
As you do, something in your mind starts to pinch with pain a bit, like a sound or a screech. You don't know what it is, but there's just some sound in your ear, like that constant ringing sometimes you get where you're just kind of in a lit room and all of a sudden a pitching loud sound goes off. After a little while, it goes away, but your Digivice starts to beep at you from across where you left it. Beep, 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 beep.
I check out what my Digivice is doing.
As you do, it looks like it shows the essence, as it has before, of the spirit inside your Digivice. The Digimon partner spirit you chose when you entered into the video game shows Devimon simply sitting there in a crisscross applesauce like meditation position. First time you've ever seen the sprite not just being standing straight up like a typical video game sprite character would be bouncing back and forth up and down. He's just sitting there perfectly still in a meditative position, and you see around him a glow, like a dark sun behind him, pitch black, as he kind of just sits there, and you see his bright white eyes staring up through the Digivice, and you swear for a minute it's staring at you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
No response. The sprite stays perfectly still, eyes on you.
Hello? I shake the Digivice and sort of press buttons.
As you do, you look back at the device, and yet again, he is standing straight up in his typical sprite around a typical no coloration screen with just a little black sprite bouncing up and down.
Do I recognize the symbol that's behind him?
Roll me a history check.
History. Okay. 17.
17. As you think on that symbol that was behind him, you focus and focus. Not sure if what you saw is something you've seen before, or maybe it's something you saw a long time ago, or maybe it's something you've just seen recently, but you swear You've seen it. It's in your mind. You know that you've seen it. But it doesn't come to you. There's something missing.
Just in case, I'll get a piece of paper and draw it. I don't trust technology at this point.
As you draw it down, the memory comes back to you. And then you finally realize that you draw it, you circle it, and then you realize the symbol's design. It's not a sun. It's an egg.
An egg? Did we get an egg before? Oh yeah, I did.
The last time you saw something like this was when you first stole the program from your father's computer, and it was creating the symbol of an egg out of 1s, 0s, and 2s.
Yeah, I probably won't text anyone right now because they're probably watching me, so I'll just wait till I meet everyone.
Alrighty, with that, as the day ends, the next morning comes forward, and you all make your way as normal as you can with what has gone on. Back to school. As you all arrive to school, Azrael,
Yes, sir.
as you park your truck, your uncle pops out, starts heading towards his usual field. All right, and I'll see you later today, boy.
All right. Be good. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Ah, that's a small list.
I'll start making my way inside.
As you turn towards the school, you see rolling in his mobile chair, Coda, going up the main ramp of the main entrance. And as he does, you swear you catch a glimpse of him kind of looking at your direction, but not stopping his movement, just going perfectly in and doesn't miss a beat as he goes forward. The door auto opens for him and he passes through with his eyes kind of veered toward your direction as he enters into the school.
I'm gonna do my best to try to draw attention to him, but I will be kind of watching where he's going.
As you walk through the halls to your first class, your typical computer, ready to participate yet again in one of your professor's kind of irritatingly repetitive lessons of things you and probably a good many of the students already know at this point, but loves to just kind of rehash, seeing your young selves as unprepared for true programming. However, as you do, you feel a bump as you kind of roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Sure, give me just a second. Nine.
9. As you bump into this individual, you are instantly taken off balance as you are not focused, and you kind of lean into one of the lockers to your right, catching yourself barely without falling down on the ground, and kind of just looking at the individual passing by, without stopping to even look or even give you the time of day. A small, young, dark-haired boy who's familiar to you walks past, not in a rush, but just focused. His mind downward in his arms, in his phone, tapping and tapping so drastically quick that you'd think his thumbs were going to fall off. As you recognize the individual as Shu Takaru from your first hour class.
Can I try to follow him without me noticing? Maybe try to get a glance over his shoulder at what he's so engrossed in.
Roll me a stealth check.
That is a 16.
16. He doesn't seem to take notice of you.
And should I roll again to try to see what's on the screen, or?
Yes, roll me in a, you can either do perception or investigation.
Investigation it is. We got the 13.
13. As you look at his phone, kind of casually walking as close as you can without giving an aura or a breath or something to allow him to identify someone behind him, you see on his screen, he seems to be messing with parts and pieces of a robot on a tiny little screen, on his little phone screen, like a little app of designing a robot, little by little, taking bits and pieces apart, adding new bits and pieces to it, not being satisfied, almost every 5 seconds removing another one. That is worthless piece of crap. No, that won't do. That won't do at all. No. Ah, there we go. No. Perfect. There we go. No. Should be
All
good.
right. I've got some fun planned out. Alrighty, so the first thing I want to do is try to get around him and have him bump into me and be more prepared this time, and draw his attention to me.
All right, roll me a performance check.
Oof. A 15.
15. As you use the stealth glide of a walk around, getting past him without him noticing, and then walking directly around as in a U-turn. Bump! Ugh!
All right, and there's something I want to try to do in the moment that he bumps into me and is distracted.
All right.
I want to try to get a hold of his phone.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand check.
That is a 20.
A 20. As soon as you bump into him, you pocket that phone in mid-air before you even land on the ground and crash into the locker again, this time, however, on purpose, giving you a much nicer cushion to make it feel a little less painful as you avoid the handle of the locker. Ugh.
And then I would like to do one more action before he recovers. And I can take any what negative you want to give me for this.
All right.
I would like to try to tuck the phone out of sight, either in a locker that is open or some nook or cranny that I can see real quick.
I'd say with a 20 sleight of hand, that can work.
Okay.
I'll say instead of pocketing it, you just hold it in hand as you grab it mid-air, and as you bump to the back of the locker, you immediately slide it right through the small little in-between between the two lockers that you're next to. That typically is reserved for dust bunnies, but is just big enough to slide in the thin phone.
Oh, hey, buddy. Whoa, you gotta watch where you're going. It's dangerous to walk through the halls distracted. That's why they put all these signs up. What's going on?
As he kind of abrasively pushes himself away up from the ground and looks to you. Perhaps you should watch where you're going, stupid upperclassman.
I was just standing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're walking through these halls like crazy.
Shut up!
What are
Shut
you
up!
doing?
Where is it? Where is it? No, 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 no! You stupid
what?
Neanderthal! I lost my.
Where's what?
Where is it?
I want to Faye looking around like, oh, are you looking for something? What happened?
It's none of your business. Nothing is your business. Why don't you go on and play pretend like you matter at all?
I'm just gonna kind of. I want to give him a glare real quick. Just that kind of that look down glare.
All right, roll me an intimidation check.
Oof, it's so weak, but I want to try it anyway. That's a 7.
Oh, what? You think because you're bigger than me, you have any way to intimidate me? Like I haven't been dealing with your ilk my whole life? I'm superior in every way that you're ever going to be by the time I was 10. How about you get out of my
Sure.
way now?
Sure thing, but you might want to work on those hand-eye coordination so you don't drop anything anymore.
My hand-eye coordination is fine. It doesn't help when an idiot runs into me, though.
Keep telling yourself that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start making my way down the hallway, waving my hand at him, dismissing him basically, and go around the corner. Hopefully he doesn't see where I put that item.
As you go to the corner, you just hear, no, no, no! As you hear the banging of lockers. Smash, smash, bash, mash. No!
I will go ahead and just stay around the corner and lean against the lockers until his little temper tantrum's over and he moves on.
All right, in the meanwhile, Aiko and Nason, as you arrive in your classroom, you notice a stunning amount of absences today. Earlier, there was just 2 people missing from your class, but now you seem to be missing at least a good 30% of the 20 individuals that were in your class normally.
More of them have been attacked, from the looks of it.
I really just want one person to come back and be like, man, I had a hell of a cold.
Yeah.
COVID's back.
One healthy person.
Aiko! As you hear the voice behind you of Megumi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Look, let's go talk to the principal now, remember?
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
remember.
Nason, I think it'd be best if you stay put. I think it'd be a little awkward if I bring 2 kids out of their classroom.
True. Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Yep, we'll let you guys know how it goes.
Alright. While they're leaving, the thought comes back to me of me hearing my Digimon just during my stream. I just can't get it out of my mind.
As you think on it, you feel a vibration in your. Where is your Digivice currently?
It's in my pocket.
You feel a vibration from your Digivice.
What the? I pull out my Digivice and look at it.
You see the
What's going on with you?
sprites, the typical sprites of your 2 partner Digimon bouncing up and down. However, this time, instead of being separated as they usually are with their separated stats next to each other bouncing, they're side by side, bouncing back and forth with each other, almost like they're playing.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, cute. Wait a minute. What the?
As you look and investigate the Digivice and kind of turn it over, tap the buttons, try to figure out what's going on, as soon as you look back at it from the next time you see it, the screen has gone back to normal with just the 2 individual Digimon.
2.
What in the world? What was that all about?
Meanwhile, Aiko.
I wasn't done. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. What's up?
I just lean into the Digivice. Just hello.
No response.
I'll ask them next time I go in. And I just put the Digivice back in my pocket. Now,
Meanwhile, Aiko. As you and Megumi return to the principal, you are greeted by the face of the principal of Takamoto or not Takamoto Industries, of the Takamoto High School. As he is kind of just sitting there at his desk, Professor Ren kind of looks up. Oh? Ah. Student Council President. And... let's see. Ah, Aiko, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And what do I owe this visit?
I elbow Megumi ever so lightly, like, and don't look at me.
Professor Ren, we have to talk to you about this virtual game. All right, I'm listening. It's going to be hard to believe, but believe me, it's true. We believe that this video game is the reason so many kids are coming in or not coming in at all and are falling sick and ill. Ah, I thought the same thing. I think too much video game time is causing all this fatigue. They're not taking care of themselves. I had worried that when Takamoto Industries suggested this as homework, this would become a continuing issue. It's unfortunate. But if that's all it is, I wouldn't worry too much. I know some of these kids might be a little irresponsible, but you of all people should know, as the student body president, that there are some students that will fall behind, but they'll catch up as the midterms come around. I don't think you understand. I don't mean they're fatigued from playing the video game. Oh, I don't know how to say this without sounding like I'm insane, but we think that if you are in a dangerous situation in the video game, a stressful situation, perhaps you fall or you're injured, maybe something happens causing the side effects that we've been seeing with a lot of the kids. Maybe there's something in the VR equipment or something that's, I don't know, causing them to become ill, or maybe just mental fatigue is a part of the side effects of a bad programming or something. Okay. So you want me to talk to Takamoto and see if perhaps maybe there's a possible glitch in the beta programming? Yes, that if you could do that, maybe even convince him to maybe pause the beta testing until they fix something? Pause, yes. I think that might be a bit drastic, but I will bring it up to him. I am concerned, of course, for the missing students, so if you think this is an underlying cause more than just simple poor timing on their parts when it comes to putting away the video game, I will at least bring it up to my dear friend Takamoto and see what he has to say. I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's just a video game, you know. I know the VR equipment can be tiring on the eyes. Perhaps that's what you mean. No, you don't. Aiko, I need help here.
I mean, you're telling him about as clear as I can.
We have both seen it, Professor. We have both seen yesterday Tadashi Tengen. Ah, yes. I was sad to hear about that. Apparently, it was a sudden on case of heart murmur. Something about anxiety or weak-willed body that he has been dealing with for many years now. The parents told us not to worry and that he should recover in a matter of days or weeks, depending. Sometimes the case is worse than others. But it doesn't seem to be life-threatening anymore. Currently, at least according to the phone call I received this morning, his medical show stable.
Gee, I wonder who gave that information.
I'm confused because that's not what we saw yesterday, Professor. We were there when the hospital came to pick him up. He had been perfectly healthy according to the parents when we talked to them. I don't know what to tell you, but I spoke with Mrs. Tengen this morning. She told me not to worry and that this is a common occurrence. That can't be.
That doesn't sound like the mom we met the other day.
Well, perhaps she was just overreacting. It was her son, after all.
Okay, then what about my brother?
I did hear about that. I'm sorry. Another boy of Tadashi's age. I have not received much information except your mother has told me he will not be attending school for the foreseeable future until he recovers. Something about, falling unconscious. Apparently it was some form of sleep apnea or something along those lines according to the doctor.
Or more like something happened when he stole my headset, and something happened in the game, coincidentally, that knocked him unconscious. Hasn't woken up since.
Well, I understand it's your brother, and I would take very seriously his condition, and I am very sorry to hear about it. Like I said, I will bring this up to, of course, Takamoto. He and I are good friends, so it shouldn't be a problem for me to talk to him and perhaps see if there's anything he can do to help. Perhaps we will talk about limiting the time that we allow people to stay logged in. That shouldn't be unacceptable, especially for midterm, assignments coming up so soon. I wouldn't want any of you to fall behind, especially you, President, and you, Aiko, who has a stunning amount of well-deserved grades, I hear, from your professors.
I still vote we take the whole thing down in general. Clearly there are too many coincidences.
Be that as it may, I can't exactly decide for the entire industry that has funded our school that I will no longer allow their technology to be present or at least active right now. I would need a very good reason other than just simple coincidences. Have you considered that each of these incidents for each student has been separate, different?
Okay, well, call me crazy. Every time I go back into the video game, I see my brother's character, even though he's currently unconscious in the hospital.
With that, he gets kind of a weird look on his face, like disbelief. Are you sure you're not playing too much of the video game, Miss Aiko?
My grades wouldn't be this good if I was.
Be that as it may, perhaps you should take some personal time. If you fall behind in the desired homework, I think that would be acceptable. As long as you catch up later, I don't think Takamoto will care if you skip a few days.
Oh, I have a good idea. See if Takamoto's willing to let you try out the headgear. I mean, it's only fair, because everybody else gets to try it, then you can see for yourself.
I am a professor, and I run an entire university. I do not have, unfortunately, the luxury to play video games, even for work.
Oh, do you realize that your body sleeps while you play this game? You could just lay down in your bed, play it while you sleep, and then get up in the morning like nothing happened.
Interesting. I was not aware the technology worked this way. Modern video games are certainly impressive.
Come on, I know you're curious about it.
Roll me a persuasion check.
I was thinking the same thing. My inner DM was about to say, real persuasion.
A 26. All
26
right.
for 1.
If it will put you both at ease, I will talk to Takamoto, perhaps letting a few of the professors and myself to participate in this little experiment to make sure nothing could be deemed hazardous to our students. Would that be acceptable for you both?
Think of it as security detail and monitoring your students.
Yes, that is acceptable, but please don't forget to bring up these concerns to Takamoto. I still worry that something is going on with this video game. Maybe the technology is just faulty. Maybe it's not anything wrong. This is a beta test, right? Aren't those meant to be trying to fish out the kinks? Maybe there's a kink. All right. I will talk to him. Please, return to class. I'd hate for you all to be missing anything important. Remember, your education is why you are here. The video game comes second. All right, come on, Aiko.
I mean, that went better than I hoped.
I can't believe even the principal doesn't believe us. I mean, I know it's a little far-fetched. Oh, who am I kidding? It's incredibly far-fetched.
Why do you think I suggested for him to play it? It's better to see it with your own eyes, you know?
I suppose that's our best bet. Maybe they'll believe it if they see it. Maybe something... I don't really want something bad to happen to our professors, but...
Oh, please, like they can actually, like, hurt themselves in this thing. The moment he sees one of the monsters, he's probably gonna flip and go hide inside.
As you both walk away, roll me a perception check, Aiko. So 16. As you walk out of the principal's office and head back to class, you swear you hear something. The sound, it sounds like a small hum, like maybe a small engine or a small machine, like somebody left a coffee pot on.
Is it like a furnace hum? Is it an ice maker hum? A fridge hum? A buzzing of like an electrical strip? I know a lot of buzzes. Is it a bug buzz?
It's more like if you ever heard if Aiko has ever heard maybe a vacuum or a Roomba moving. You know, it's that kind of sound of a small hum of movement.
When did the school get a vacuum?
What are you talking about?
Do you not hear that? It's like a constant buzz.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Have you ever heard of one of those Roombas?
Oh yeah, I have one at my house. Very nifty, especially because my mom has really fallen behind when it comes to, you know, cleaning anything.
That's literally what I'm hearing right now, is a buzz, like there's something vacuuming or cleaning.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, great. Now I'm hearing things. I suppose, can I try to walk closer to the sound and, like, investigate where it's coming from?
As you investigate, roll me an investigation check.
Oh no.
You turn and you try to go near the nearest hallway, but you don't see anything of interest. Just a lot of students kind of rushing to their classes, and all of a sudden the sound of footsteps and running completely overtakes any of the sounds you were hearing earlier.
It was probably nothing.
And as you turn to go back towards Megumi, you hear her go, "Watch out!" as right in front of you rams into a small, black-haired boy. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dex day.
As you fall into the nearest locker, your head kind of smashes against it, giving you a massive headache. As right running past you is a fidgeting with his fingers young man with black hair who looks to you. Why am I constantly being run into by morons?
Excuse you, you ran into me, and now I have a raging migraine.
Great. Maybe it'll jog your brain to be a little bit better than it is next time. Get out of my way.
I'm sorry. You cannot talk to me like that.
Or what? You'll sick your little president friend on me? Oh no.
No, I'll tell her to look away while I slap you across your face.
Roll an
You do not treat a
intimidation
woman
check.
this way. What the fuck? He does. That's all I'm saying. My migraine. He does.
You swing, but you swing to your own height level, forgetting that this guy is shorter than you. Oh no! How dare you hit my wind! He'll feel that in the morning. Bye now. I have more important things to do than deal with a loser like you. As he walks away, still twiddling, and you just hear his voice. More morons, more morons. I still didn't find it. I need to find it, or I need to get a new one. I can make a new one in class. I can make a new one. The stupid professor will just be talking to himself anyway. I can just make a new one.
I'm so glad I didn't hit him because the amount of trouble I would get in for beating his ass.
Please don't hit anybody. I know Shu can be taunting, but he's just a little unique. He had a struggle getting here to the school, so I imagine he has a few other struggles he's dealing with. Clearly.
Is it a special kind of struggle? Because that is the only excuse I will take.
I believe there is a certain aspect, yes, I believe. I'm not privy to it, but that is what I've been told.
Okay. Anger is gone.
Alright, let's get to class. I gotta get to mine. I don't want to, get you in trouble.
Let's go. Well, you go to class. I'm going to the nurse for, like, ibuprofen or something. Because my head.
Alright, just make sure to go straight to the nurse and back to class, okay? We don't need any more trouble today.
I kind of do that open mouth, like, quiet, like, okay, Mom.
Don't say that.
Then don't act like that.
You're so mean. I'm just trying to be helpful. Fine. Do whatever you want. Break the rules. I don't care.
I'm not messing with you. Calm down.
I can't deal with
It's so
this.
easy to rile up.
As she kind of holds onto your hand, like clutching it, like,
Hey, this is why we're friends. We can pick on each other and it's fine. I'm sure you make fun of me all the time.
No, I've never done that.
Oh, come on, not even for fun? Not even to say, oh yeah, that's totally something Aiko would do.
Absolutely not. I'd never do that, especially my only my friend. I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
It takes everything in me to hold back the comments from only friends. I'll see you later.
as she kind of blushing runs with her hands on her face to, the next hallway over. You head to the nurse's office, and while you're there, you see the nurse kind of looking over at you with eyes of, give me 1 second. As she goes,
One.
you can just take a seat over there. I'll be right with you. Sorry about...
It's no rush. I'm just trying to fill the void.
No, I completely understand. I'm sorry. I have a patient right now, and he needs kind of immediate attention. Don't worry about
You're
it.
fine.
Just take care of the kid if you have to. As you hear a gruff voice behind the curtain.
All I have is a headache. If he's more serious, by all means.
Well, I don't know. You call a broken leg serious?
Depends on how you broke it.
Well, it's funny. When you start lifting up a car and you start pumping it, you pray that you've remembered everything. And then you remember, you forgot the chocks. And then the
Ooh.
wheel turns the other direction.
Yeah, that'll do it. I'd say that is an injury well deserved of the nurse's attention.
Ah, you're a nice kid. Hey, how old are you anyway?
Pause while I check my stats, because I don't remember.
I thought you were 16.
I'm looking. Yeah, I'm 16.
Ah, dang. A little older. I would have suggested, you go out with my son or my nephew. He needs the attention to detail that you seem to have when it comes to being nice.
Want to give me 2 years?
Well, knowing my nephew, he'll still be single.
I'm gonna hold you to that promise.
Oh no.
By the way, you don't know who this is.
Yeah, I know.
As,
I literally just doing really soft, back and forth like old man talk.
oh, okay.
Playing
Sorry.
along. I'm playing along. You know, kind of like when your dad starts saying sarcastic stuff, and I start saying sarcastic stuff back.
Yeah.
Like, he calls me short, so I'm like, whatever, old man. And we're cool with it.
As he continues to kind of giggle at the jokes, the nurse goes back into behind the curtain. All right, now please stay off the leg, stay perfectly still and rest. I've put what I could back together, and I've wrapped it as best I can with the materials we have. I did call the doctor. They should be coming to pick you up soon, so you can actually get this x-rayed. Nah, what a waste of time. I'll just have my nephew. He'll drive me. No, that is not acceptable. Your nephew should stay in class. You can't just keep taking him out of class at willy-nilly. Sure I can. I'm his guardian, aren't I? Oy. How many times
Well,
are we
do you
going to
know
have
how
this
expensive
conversation?
Ambulance trips can be.
Just let me call over my nephew. Fine. But I'm telling the principal this is the 5th time now you've taken your nephew out for personal reasons. This one is medical though, right? I could get it written off.
Family emergency.
Whatever. Fine. As she puts her hand out through and grabs the mobile phone for the office. Here, give him a call. I'm going to hear it from both his teacher and from my principal. All right, Miss Aiko, what's wrong with you today?
Some somewhat mean and fidgety student ran into me in the hall, and I kind of backed up into a locker and smashed the back of my head.
Oh dear. Okay, well you sit there. I'll get you some ibuprofen and give you an ice pack.
Nurse's miracle and ice pack.
Such a busy day. Meanwhile, Azrael.
Alrighty, so once everybody has kind of cleared out of the halls, I'm going to kind of nonchalantly make my way down there. I want to pull the
Making my
cell
way
phone out of.
downtown.
Correct.
I was thinking the same thing.
I want to reach in my backpack and maybe pull out like my gym shirt. I want to pull it out and then I want to wrap it in that and tuck it in my backpack.
Alrighty. Grab it and place it in your backpack. As you grab it, it starts to vibrate.
I'm going to try to ignore it for right now. I need to get a hold of Aiko. There's something I want to do before I do anything with this.
Alrighty, as you put it into your bag, as you start to walk to your class, you enter in, you see your familiar, unhappy-looking teacher staring down dead eyes at you. Well, look who finally decided to show up. Sorry, my computer
Pete.
class is boring for you.
Oh, no, just a bathroom emergency. I'm sorry about that, Teach. I'm happy to catch up. Just Cliff Notes would be nice.
Oh, it would be my pleasure. Yeah, how about you go take your seat? I swear, kids these days. Mr. Takeru! I see you looking down. I do not believe that is where your computer screen is. Yes, you are quite right, Professor. Brilliant deduction as always. Keep that up and you'll be going right to the principal's office. Now focus on the class. Of course. Whatever you want, Principal. Uh-huh. Funny. Alright, as I was saying, when it comes to deprogramming a virus and you wanting to get rid of all your computer without going into any program that you have to pay for, this is what we at the Takamoto would like you to do instead. We have a free program that I helped to invent that will allow you to take away these viruses little by little without having any major costs or any programming damage to your existing files already. And as he starts to go through a long list of his brilliant antivirus program that he's created, Azriel, you feel a vibration not from your backpack but from your personal phone.
Okay.
As you see
I'll
a text message
try to
from your
sneak it out.
uncle.
I'll sneak it out and try to peek a look at it without drawing too much of the teacher's attention.
And where are you going, Mr. Tardy? All of a sudden, designs on a new class already?
No, it seems like I have a family emergency. Someone's injured. I need to get going. I'll
This
go
will be
ahead
your
and,
fifth absence.
pass the
Are
memo
you
on
sure you want to do that? As he interrupts you, like with his dead stare.
I want to respond. Okay. So, real quick, Teach, is the final lesson of this this class going to be using your program to remove the virus?
Well, no.
Oh. Okay. Well, what will you have us be doing? I'm sure I could attempt to do it. If I fail to do so, then you can go ahead and give me the grade that you think I deserve.
How impertinent can a student be? You may be an adult, but clearly your lack of maturity is a clear factor. Go on, go deal with your family emergency. I will be talking to the principal about this, and your grade shall reflect your absences.
Okay. That sounds okay, Teach. Sounds fair to me. And kind of just give him a wave and head out. Before I turn off my terminal, though, I want to do a quick read through of his program.
As you caught a
Try to do
glance
some
of it as he was showing it, the interesting that stands out to you is his model is very base. Like, you imagine, like, as an antivirus program goes, it's impressive, sure. And more than likely, it could be used by any major company who wanted to sell it. But it's still a standard antivirus program. However, what stands out to you most is that the program itself looks like the basis beginning of when you were looking at the designs of the egg that Zane had brought you earlier in his flash drive.
Interesting. So, with my knowledge from what I've done with the egg, or with the codes in there, could I make a denial to someone? Say, maybe using the code that ties the Digimon to their tamer, whether or not he's allowed to use that egg?
I'd say with time, that could be possible. Like in most situations with Dungeons & Dragons, when you want to read a book or do a project, it takes a certain period of time based on the difficulty of the action.
Okay. I will make a note of that for later. I'm going to make it a personal project.
Alrighty. For now, roll me a... This should just be a pure intelligence check, computer.
Oh, that's not good.
A
Can
7.
I have that as advantage? Can I
Yeah.
have that with our...
I'd say advantage would be fine, because it is computer-based, which is something you have advantage in.
17.
17. Alright. I'd say with that, if you wanted to work on that, it would take probably a few... I'd say probably at least a week of out-of-game time.
Okay. Works for me. All right, I have a project now. I'm going to start making my way to the office, and try to shoot it. While I'm making my way, I want to try to shoot a text to Aiko, letting her know, "Hey, Aiko, I need your help with something, and I'm sure that your skills would very much assist me with it."
As Aiko in the nurse's office, you receive this text message as the ice pack has been placed on the back of your head.
I look down at my phone and I type a reply. In the nurse's office, but what's up?
I'll see you in a moment.
Convenient. I love it.
After a little while, Azrael, you walk in and you see the curtain pulled over as you hear your uncle's gruff voice starting to kind of get a little upset at the nurse. I told you, I'm perfectly capable of getting into this chair myself, and my nephew will roll me to the truck. I do not need your assistance. No, don't touch me. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it.
What if I help you?
No, I don't want to get arrested.
Unc, get your butt in the chair and let the nurse help you.
See? My lazy nephew's here.
Oh, so that's your uncle.
Yeah.
Hey, heads up, he tried to set me up with you.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds like something you would do.
You could do worse than nothing.
Wow.
I'm just kind of get that little smirk grin of this guy. And
Yeah, I feel that. He's a hoot and a half, though.
I like her already.
I'm genuinely likable.
Well, the nurse is helping him get into the chair. I'm gonna go over to Aiko and try to talk a little bit lower. Hey, Aiko, I need to meet up with you after school today. There's something we need to look at. It's involving you know what.
1, giggity. And 2, okay, just tell me where.
Let me get my uncle to the hospital. I'll shoot you a text. he's done, or he's in the care, and I'll meet up with you after class today. Let's say outside at the sports field, where we won't draw too much attention. All this is trying to be as quiet as possible so the nurse people don't.
Roll me a stealth check. Both of you.
Ew. We suck at stealth, Ico.
Mine's technically a 6.
Look, I know I was pushing, but you guys setting up a date already is a bit much.
Sure thing, Unc. A date.
Well, I won't keep you long. Come on, you lazy son of a gun, as he comes out of the curtains fully dressed in his wheelchair. All right, get me out of here. Give me that freaking hospital. Thankfully, this school gives great insurance.
I'm gonna get behind him and start rolling him out. And if you're very good, I'm sure they'll give you a lollipop.
From those nurses, I'll take it.
He's a nurse chaser. Got it.
My character does not say this. Taylor says this. They'll lick his love.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Oh.
That's why I said character does not say that. That is just Taylor brain.
Brain needs to be reset.
I just got a perm today. I got a bunch of chemicals on my head.
There you go.
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm kind of letting it soften down a little bit because they're a little bit tighter than I want for curls, but that way it kind of just dries too.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
So, as you drive him to the hospital, and the day of school goes by, the rest of you finish school, make your way as you usually do. However, Zane,
Yep.
as you go through your courses throughout the day, your mind is...
I brought these gifts for you.
thank you for the
They're up
subscription.
in my bum.
Necro!
It's a boy.
Daryl Devon, I hope you enjoy your gift. Zane, as you go through your classes, the thought continues to go through your mind of last night's Digivice situation. And as those thoughts come back and forth, throughout the day, your Digivice consistently vibrated, but then stopped briefly as soon as you picked it up again. And continues to do that for almost every course, at least one time per each class. Every time you look at it, the design of Digimon is different, from the sitting position to the standing position to what appears to be him kind of looking behind himself. You see just the wings furl but no face as he's staring at the egg behind him. And then the next time you look at it, the egg is gone and it's just him standing and bouncing again every time.
Am I alone right now?
Currently, yes, you are walking around through the classrooms out to the main courtyard where the field is.
When I digivolve, do I like press something, or how does that work?
When you digivolve inside the game, it's just a thought. An inner thought causes your Digivice to glow around you, and it just begins to transform you, and you feel the physical transformation.
Okay, I go behind the corner and I try and do that.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. We're trying to figure out this. Wisdom. 13.
13. You try and try, trying to feel that same feeling you have when the darkness enters into your heart while you're inside the video game. That feeling of despicable thoughts, the consumption of the light around you. You try to build on that like you're here. You close your eyes to feel that darkness, but nothing happens. You're just kind of standing by yourself awkwardly, eyes closed, and then nothing.
Do I have any tools on me by any chance?
Would you have any tools on you? Does Zane typically carry around a set of tools?
I have a crowbar.
Well, are you going to use the crowbar on your Digivice?
Would that be stupid?
You do whatever you wish.
Yeah. Yeah. Not smack it, but just like pry it open.
Alrighty. Roll me a sleight of hand check. With disadvantage because you are using a very heavy item to do a delicate procedure.
Sleight of hand.
I think that'll probably end up what you roll, yeah.
Oh, I got 4.
A 4. As you try to gently put the pry bar right at the spot that you see in between the Digivice, as you try to move it, you just fling the Digivice off into the wall. Fa-ting! As it bounces back, slides towards you.
Okay. I didn't break it. That's good.
As you pick it up again, you see inside the Devimon is currently on the floor like he has just tripped.
Oh, so when I shook it before, he just ignored me.
But he doesn't move.
Can I-
While you're watching, he doesn't move. He's just on the ground like he had just fallen.
Okay. So at least I found out he can interact in some way.
As you
No.
walk to your final class and look back at the Digivice, he stands yet again at his normal position with nothing around him.
Is this the end of the day, or do I have classes?
You have your final class still, your mechanics class, which as you enter in, there is a sign on the door that says class has been canceled due to teacher faculty out of commission.
Do I... I'll,
I see you just noticed that the class isn't active. As rolling up next to you, hi Smooth the voice, as rolling up next to you in his wheelchair, with the automatic sound of the hum of his wheels from the automatic chair. As Coda, your fellow student for this class. The professor has a tendency to get himself injured whenever he is working on vehicles. From what I saw, looks like he injured his leg this time, so hopefully he'll be back to class by tomorrow.
yeah, well, he should be Kishi. Yeah. I'm trying to decide if I should be comforting or not.
Well, anyway. With no class, there's no
Yeah,
reason for
something
me to
to do
stick
with it.
around. So, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Your name's
Where were
Zane,
you off?
right?
Sorry, I keep-
Here you go.
I think the delay is quite bad. Yeah.
Your name is Zane, right?
Yeah, we've met.
Yeah. What's your relationship with the other guy in our class, Azrael?
Just acquaintances. Not much
Well.
really.
Just be careful. Acquaintances of his tend to have sticky outcomes.
What would you know about that?
I probably know better than anybody at this school.
Yeah, I've heard things, but what have you heard?
Let's just say I'm probably a better friend than he'll be to you. If you're ever interested, I'd be willing to chat a little bit more. You seem like you don't really fit in around here.
Well, class is cancelled. I've got nothing better to do.
I'll let you know when I want to talk. In the meanwhile, probably try to keep away from Azrael if you can help it. Your life will be better off.
Yeah, I just do my own thing. I don't really follow people.
Well, we'll see how far that gets you.
I've been curious where you disappeared to.
Disappear to meaning what? I'm always at class. I have attended every course.
Yeah, but then suddenly you're not. You know, you don't really talk to people much.
I talk to plenty of people, the people worth talking to. I'm just a busy guy. As you can tell, it's not exactly easy for me to sneak out.
If you say so. But yeah, just hit me up when you want to hang.
Sounds good. Nice talking with you, Zane.
Do I have his number?
You do not. But you gather that he already knew that.
Yeah, just put your number in my phone.
Already got it.
You already have my number?
It's in the school directory. All you gotta do is look it up. As he starts to wheel away.
That's public information.
You get no response.
Wah.
Yeah, weird kid. Whatever.
As he wheels away, you are left by yourself in front of the garage shed.
This is where the class was cancelled, right?
Correct.
Can I snoop in the class?
Roll me a sleight of hand check. With advantage, because you have a crowbar.
21.
21.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd say it's easy enough. You know, you try at first the attempt of the sleights, light-handed, and then when that doesn't work, you decide to just crowbar it. Nothing breaks permanently. You just slide it in and kind of push open the door, allowing the doorknob to turn.
I want to see if Coda left anything.
All right, roll me an investigation check.
God damn it, too.
As you look into his desk and try to find what you can, he has left nothing in his desk other than a couple of pieces of paper from homework that he seemingly has just left behind.
Okay, can I look in the teacher's desk if he has one? Does he?
Roll an investigation check.
8. Does that get me anything?
An 8. The teacher's desk has already been cleaned up by Azrael, as you saw earlier. So you don't find much of interest that would, gather worth taking, except like a couple of tools that he's left around.
I'll take the tools, why not?
All right, you have now a screwdriver and a wrench.
Awesome.
Say that again. You glitched out for a second.
He has a wrench and a screwdriver.
Okay.
Alrighty, with that, the end of the day comes as everyone goes to their classes. Zane, do you stay around or do you leave the school once that you were done with that garage?
I'll leave.
All right. So Azrael, as you come back around and meet Aiko at the appointed time, Aiko, your classes throughout the day kind of went by quickly. The distraction of what's been going on with the wondering of what Azrael has for you, the interesting kind of in-between moment there of comedy after all this dark stuff that's been happening, kind of lightening the mood, but then the thoughts continuing through as the day goes forward. Eventually, you come around to where the garage area is, and you see pulling up in front of the garage with the truck is Azrael.
I'm on my phone, updating my social status with my singing career persona.
Oh, and what's the new status? If you don't have anything right now, that's fine.
I was gonna say, I can't think of anything off the top of my head to make it sound clever. That's just what I'm doing.
All right. So as you update your news status, your constant amount of viewers are starting to respond as quickly as they can with excitement for the next album. Excited after the last concert was such a huge success. Hopefully the next live one will be twice as successful. A lot of people have been trying to reach out to you to get you to do some recordings for their personal animations or their personal stories.
I do send some replies to some of those emails saying to check my calendar schedule and to set something up, and I'd be happy to meet and talk with them.
Alrighty. Azrael, as you pull up, you see waiting for you, just focused on her phone, Aiko. Your grandfather, or your uncle, I don't keep saying grandfather, I'm so used to Yu-Gi-Oh! Your uncle, while you left him there, seemed in good spirits, and according to the doctor, his leg is a clean break, which means it should heal just fine. It looks like he has some minor abrasions on his skin from the pressure of the vehicle, but those should also heal within time.
Or we could use the Harbor Freight Jack stance.
Or, remember to put the, chocks down.
Uh-huh.
It's the simplest things we forget to do.
I'd kind of wave Aiko over and say, hey, Aiko, got a weird question for you.
My head just slowly looks up from my phone with a raised eyebrow, like, what kind of weird?
Not the first one you're thinking. I know your family does the Kabuki theater, right?
Yes. Proud and embarrassed at the same time.
Do you have any masks?
Plenty. Why do you ask?
I'll go into more detail as we drive, or as we're heading over. Let's head over to your place real quick. Can you reach out to everybody else and tell them to head over that way too?
Texting the group chat now.
Alrighty, as you all return to your homes, you start to get the text messages. All meet up at Aiko's place. Address within the messaging. All through your Digivices, as that's how you all have started communicating ever since you guys became a party in the video game.
Oh, come on, I thought that would be funny. I actually sent it in chat.
Shit.
Oh.
In chat.
That's funny.
All right. So, long and short story of it, Aiko, I had a little run-in with somebody today, and I noticed a bump on her head. Short guy, dark hair, likes to run into people.
Yeah, he's the reason I have this bump on my head.
Now, guys,
Well,
Shu is just different, okay? Let's not focus so much on that part, okay? What's the emergency that you need for us? As Megumi walks up.
Megumi, you're not.
Wait.
Megumi, you're not going to like it too much. But
While
before I
they're
pull
all
it out,
gathering in, I am starting some tea because my mother ingrained it into me to always have tea for guests.
Green tea?
so
What's up?
before I go any further, well, the tea's boiling. Aiko, do you have enough masks for everybody here?
Oh, yeah. Actually, if you just go right down that hallway, the first closet on your left, be careful it doesn't fall on you. But open that door ever so slowly, and there should just be a whole box in there.
All right, I'm gonna go and gather the masks. Well,
They are
I
all
wait for everybody.
they are all very
Please don't mind
unique.
the dog.
Goodness.
I'm dog sitting right now, so please don't mind the dog.
Okay.
As you look at the masks, they are the most unique. Each one is a new, different kind of kabuki theater style mask. Some with bird faces, some with the human long-nosed faces. Each one unique,
yeah.
and each one is custom handmade.
I want to gather ones that are more animalistic, if I can, for everyone.
Easily.
Cannibalistic?
There is a white
Oh,
tiger
animal.
mask. There is a black crow mask. There is a cat mask, and there is a lizard mask.
Okay.
And then there is also a couple of other animals, but the one that stands out is probably less cumbersome because some of the animal ones are a lot bigger. The other animal mask is a monkey mask.
I want to gather a mask for everyone, and I'm gonna kind of lay them on the table and be like, all right, before I show you what guys were going on, put this on real quick, just to play it safe.
You want to explain what's going on?
I'm a little confused. You want us to put on masks and then look at a screen?
Just trust me, okay? Just to make it safer for us. I don't want...
All right,
know
I
what's
grabbed the.
gonna happen.
I'm
I
grabbing
see-
the
I see
cat
what you mean.
mask.
You want to make sure that no one noticed or no one knows that it's us if they're watching.
See, this guy gets
I
it.
think so much.
I've seen a lot of.
They're
I've played a lot.
smart
I've
enough
played a
to
lot.
hack into our camera and see who we are. Wouldn't they be smart enough to know the IP address that we're using?
Yeah, but the IP address is not connected to any of us, and I start slipping the mask over my face.
As you all place your masks on your faces, they're actually quite nice and soft, by the way. They're not like hard plasticky, stripy masks. They're like that. They got a nice little insert that allows it to feel soft as it goes against your face. You gather that's on purpose for very long theater shows.
These are really comfortable.
I'm
Once
not
everybody
really
has
such a
their
fan of
masks
this,
on-
but it's fine as long as it's temporary.
Once we have the mask on, I'm gonna be like, Aiko, I borrowed something from our mutual friend, and I want to pull out the device that he was using and kind of unwrap it and lay it on the table.
Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say the same thing. You stole something from someone at school, and you think I'm not gonna? How can you just? Oh my gosh!
Stealing is such a dirty word. I borrowed it without the intention to return.
What else would you call this? This is clearly stealing.
Calm down. I'll make sure he gives it back if it's even possible. Continue.
I'll go ahead and unwrap it from the shirt, put it out in the middle of the table, and let everybody see what our friend was working on.
As you look at it, it looks like the bits and pieces of the Datamon design you saw of the Digimon partner previously in the digital world.
As you can see, why I had a little bit of interest in this item.
Wait a minute. We know that Digimon.
Yeah,
Which one?
it's the big brain one that keeps blasting us.
Oh,
Didn't we see him at like the very beginning?
Yeah, we saw him in our last battle too.
wait a minute. Didn't one of our friends that came with us have a Datamon when he first started?
It might be, but I think this one belongs to a certain Technicolor knight.
Oh crap!
So you're saying it's the same one we bought?
Looks like it.
The Purple Knight.
I'm gonna pick it up and see if I can interact with it at all, and see if it reacts to me or anything like that.
As you start to
Oh,
kind
food
of...
driver.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm whispering to myself. The Purple Knight is Shu.
Wait,
As
do
you
we know
look-
that?
As you look through the phone and start to kind of go into this program, it seems to be a custom-made program for designing and editing a Digimon.
I want to see what I can glean from it. Kind of just like dig through the menus, dig through the basics of it to see if I can figure out what he's been doing and how it's been working.
Roll me an investigation check.
Will a 25 get me there?
25 might get you there. As you look into it, as quickly as you can, you start to notice also as you're typing, there seems to be a anti-theft program installed as well, and you are managing just barely each time you enter into a new part of the program to avoid detection, to kind of keep the phone believing that you are still its owner. And each time you look in, it looks like the program started off as a base design program that was for a simple video game characterization, similar to what you originally tested when you did the original beta before it was released as a virtual game. And as it's been advanced, it started to get more and more 3D or three-dimensional with its designs, and each robotic piece has full comprehensive plans for each part, for the arms, the legs, the brain container. And there's a section that says final form upgrade.
I'm going to share that information. I'm going to take the information, share it, try to break it down as much as I can to make it simple for everyone. I want to see if I can mess with this, maybe build in a weakness.
As you keep looking through it with that 25, you also notice there is a hidden file that normally most people would miss as it's a part of the inner file of the original creation. But
Oh, I found that file.
there is a virus program. It
Okay.
seems incredibly advanced. Comparatively to what you saw earlier today, it makes it look like child's play. This virus would overtake anything and give complete control over to the user. It would also alter the very data that the virus is consuming, morphing it to suit the needs of the designer.
Hey, Zane, do you have your Digivice?
Yeah, why?
Well, Zane, you're a virus type, right?
Are you gonna mess up my Digivice?
I just want to test something. It's up to you if you want to do it or not.
I get flashbacks when I use a crowbar on my Digivice.
I want to see if your Digivice can scan this.
Fine, but if you mess it up, you owe me.
Sure thing. I'll take you your favorite ramen joint.
Oh,
I reluctantly hand it over. Oh, wait, am
I
I
don't-
doing it? Or
I
am
don't think
doing it?
I don't think I can do anything with it. I think you'll have to do it.
So what am I doing?
Your Digivice. Hold your Digivice near it and see if it reacts.
Okay. I hold it up.
as he holds his Digivice closer, something that definitely does not seem like a normal part of a phone program, as coming out of the file, it looks like there is dripping black data, little tiny bits and pieces falling out and creating a little line like a snake going up the screen towards the top of the screen, like it wants to leap out of the phone.
Fascinating.
As it gets to the edge, it stops, hitting the side like a wall, and all of the data starts to pool at the top of the phone like it's trying to reach and reach and reach for the Digivice.
I'm just gonna be watching it. Zane and everyone else. How do you?
After a while,
is this
I'm just watching.
I think this thing's alive. Alright, go ahead.
as the virus continues to try to break against the wall, you notice after a little while, the screen, not the screen itself, but the inner electronical screen that has the files shown, starts to crack.
Uh-oh.
Is there
guys?
a gall container somewhere?
Is there a what?
No, like I
No,
said,
the
it's
jar.
not the screen itself, it's the actual program itself is starting to crack.
Oh,
Guys?
I'm kind of just fascinated, so I'm just kind of dumbstruck and watching what it's doing right now.
I take one big step back.
Does anyone have like a glass jar to put this thing in just in case?
I don't think that's going to be
You
necessary.
can always take it outside. You're not breaking my glass jars.
No. I mean, put the phone inside the glass jar, because I don't know. I just have this gut feeling.
All right. I think I want to try something as well, and I'm going to hold my Digivice up towards the phone as well and see how it reacts.
As you hold your Digivice up to it, the virus stops its pursuit and splits into two, spreading across the entirety of the screen, almost turning it pitch black with, the length of the virus as it's starting to reach out for both sides, and you see the cracks starting to build more as the program starts to break apart and you see the little robot character, the Datamon, start to panic. The little sprite starts to bounce up and down on its own, starting to attempt to get inside a local file program that looks just like a typical yellow file picture. Like he's trying to get away from this program.
All right, let's
Hey,
stop. I want to
guys.
see what he. Yep. Go ahead.
I just had an epiphany as I pull out my Digivice. Since Tracy is what type is she?
Tracy is vaccine.
Since I'm gonna pull out my Digivice and have it set to Tracy's side and point it towards the virus.
Instantaneously, the virus repels away towards the other side.
That is really interesting. I push it closer toward the virus, making it back off.
The virus starts to push and push away like it's running away in a direction, and suddenly the entire program cracks and dissipates into little bits and pieces of ones and zeros, and then you just see a static screen.
Oh crap. I didn't mean for that to happen. I just wanted to be able to control the virus and keep it at bay.
Don't worry. I think it'll be okay.
I'm confused. What exactly are we looking at? And can we take these masks off now?
Yeah, it should be
not
okay.
yet. Oh, really?
Good.
Should be
because
okay.
This is very uncomfortable. Aiko, you wear these things the entire show?
You get used to them, don't worry.
I thought they were pretty comfortable. As I take
I
the
thought we
mask
probably
off,
did.
and then I just acted like I'm petting the top of Tracy's head through the screen. It's like, yes, you're a good girl.
The sprite doesn't move at all.
I thought this did it anyway. Still.
All right. Are you folks planning on being on the game tonight?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to this for safekeeping. That way, if anything happens, it's just me. So I'll go ahead and wrap it back up my shirt and put it back in my pack.
Put it in the safe too.
Oh, I've got plans for this. I
If
think
it does act
might
up,
be.
if it does act up, let me know and I'll bring Tracy back out again, or quote unquote.
Well, I think it's time we went on a little bit more of an offensive.
Alrighty. Zane, you wanted to say something earlier?
Oh yeah, so something weird was happening with my device. I tried to see if I could evolve in real life. It didn't happen, but I did feel something.
You notice after you say that, Megumi kind of giggles to herself at you with her mouth covering her, like her hand covering her mouth and looking away.
Hey, this is serious.
Okay, I mean you're laughing, but it's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, it's just... I understand the video game poses a real danger, but you thought you could transform in real life?
Hey, we don't cry. We don't make fun of people's aspiration to be Kamen Rider, okay?
Oh yeah, man, that's a nice show.
I mean, when you question anything at this point.
I mean, you're right. After what I've seen, I shouldn't I shouldn't question it. You're right.
Oh, just
Hey,
go out already.
What?
Hey,
I As you just get shoved. Shut up! Ugh,
Hey, Ike.
I'll see you all in line. Thank you for the tea.
Yeah, this ocha was good. Green tea.
Arigato.
I got the
I know,
diamond.
I'm learning Japanese.
You just heard the door just slam behind her.
Aiko, I'm curious about
Hi.
something. Have Have you noticed anything weird about your Digivice? And same goes for you, Ezreal.
Have
Not
idea?
really.
No, neither of you have really noticed anything about your Digivices.
Nah, it's been pretty chill for me.
Well, whenever Zane mentioned something about his Digivice, yeah, something weird happened to mine too. But also, I don't know if I don't know if I was hearing things, but during my stream, I thought I heard Tracy and Tyson's voices.
Azrael, roll me a history check.
As he's doing that, also, like when I checked my Digivice,
Nat
I
1 down
saw-
to up to a 4.
Nat 1. Something about that seems familiar to you, but as soon as it comes to your mind, you kind of push it off. You have other things to worry about.
But when I looked down at my Digivice, as you and Megumi were going to see the principal, normally with my Digivice, since I have 2 Digimon, I would normally just scroll side to side in their separate files. But this time it showed them both playing together on one screen.
Well, maybe they just do that on occasion. I mean, think of it like a Tamagotchi or something.
Well, that's the thing, it's never done this.
Or maybe you just never noticed it before. Like, if it's been in your pocket, maybe they hang out and then they go do separate things.
Maybe. I don't know, it's just what Zane said just got me thinking. And thought back to that moment. But how do you explain that me hearing Tyson and Tracy's voices?
We've been on the game for so long, we just think we hear it.
Yeah, but the thing was, I was talking to myself saying, like, just worrying about them, and then they just... It was like they were in the room with me and spoke to me.
Hey, if your dogs get to be real, my big bunny rabbit gets to be real. Until then, we'll get a bunch of therapy after this.
I really do wish they were real. It's just, but I have this feeling that they feel like they are.
They are. It's definitely advanced.
I want to stick with that.
Alrighty, as you all make your way back out and onto your individual homes, and you all log on.
Hey.
We all
I'm
join
online first because we left from my house, so I just immediately got online.
As you head online, Aiko, you and Megumi are the first to arrive. And the rest are to appear later, but before they do, you and Megumi are approached by none other than Zudomon from the Crimson Guild. Hello.
Hello!
I don't know if you remember me, but I am a member of the Crimson Guild. This is awkward for me. I'm not used to being here. I haven't been at the Azure in a long time, but I felt I had to come here personally to express what had happened.
It's cool. Take your time.
What brings you here?
No, you're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
So, well, it's about that prisoner that your friend, with the Gabumon, sent me.
Oh, okay.
Well, this is, awkward, but, well, when I came to check on the prisoner, he was, disassembled.
That is concerning.
Well, the thing about it is, typically robotic Digimon, if they are disassembled or broken apart, unlike flesh and living Digimon, they do not die and return to their egg. They simply shut down until repurposed or put back together. But nobody had ever come into the guardhouse while I was there. There should have been no one who could have at the time, and if his owner had come to retrieve him, he wouldn't have required a destruction of property in order to get him through the bars. He could have simply asked and the gate would have opened for him, as it was his personal Digimon partner.
So basically, someone came and took him.
Well, part of him anyway. The brain case is missing.
Do we happen to have cameras in this area?
Unfortunately, no.
It was worth a shot.
I've been meaning to talk to the Gold Rose. They have this camera you speak of recently appeared in their world, in their home. They said it has been very useful against the continuing forces of the Junkyard Army. It's strange. A lot of new things have started to pop up lately. I quite enjoy this TV that has recently arrived.
TV.
It has shown me many new smithing skills. It has been very useful. But I don't recall watching this TV before. But as far as I'm aware, it's always been here. Very strange things are going on. That's why I decided to come here. I wanted to speak to Azu Longmon since, well, my leader is currently on the battlefield.
Well, if you give it just a few minutes, I think the rest of my little group will be here, and they would be very much willing to listen to this information, and we can all kind of put our brains together.
Very well. I will wait a little while, but I do need to get back to my duties. After a little while, as you all start to arrive, you all see Zudomon just kind of waiting to talk to you all. Well,
Yo, what's up?
as he explains the story to you, and so I don't know if this concerns you a little bit, but it does concern me. You see, the only way that brain case will be of use now is to be placed into another Digimon. But I don't believe or understand why he wouldn't take the parts with him, since those are the only parts that a Datamon can possess.
I don't know. The world is crazy. Do you still have all those parts?
I do, yes. I brought them with me to show to Azu Longmon. As he pulls out, it is literally like the perfect deconstruction of all the body. And you realize, Azrael, each part is identical to the parts you saw on the app and have been perfectly pulled apart as if they were being moved around on the screen as they were earlier.
Oh, that's what that did.
And as
Yeah,
you all...
I have no idea who would have done this.
Well,
It was
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I hope you all
was
stay
us.
safe. Also, I should let you know, a new mission has been put on your board if you wish to accept it. It seems the Gold Rose is still having trouble with that junkyard creatures and has requested aid. Many of their escapees who have been training are returning now with some stronger Digimon in hopes to finally rid the city of this surrounding infestation of slimes.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it then. I'm gonna want to do some shopping before we go on the mission, but does anybody else need anything they need to take care of?
If you can grab me some of those healing capsules, I will pay you back for them.
I think I can make that happen.
Alrighty, so as you guys all prep for the new quest today, we will pick up there next time with Digimon D&D.
Is it? Wait. Oh, it is already time. Dang it.
Yep,
I'm
it
glad
is
you're having fun.
time. But for all those out there, thank you for joining us for more Digimon Dungeons and Dragons. This episode, we got to get a little bit more deep into the lore, more of what is going on with our seemingly odd bunch of characters that we keep running into. So it's all fun, and it's all... who knows what happens next. I'm looking forward to see what you guys do next. So far, you guys keep doing some very interesting strategies. So it'll be interesting to see where this goes.
Sorry you cut off.
But either way, in the meantime, that is all we have for today. So thank you all so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. So please join us again when we do this again. Always on Saturdays, always with our great audience and players here. In the meantime, have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a good Sunday. And we hope to see you on Monday for some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And make sure to follow and subscribe. And also follow my friends, Rando Gaming 92 and Necro the Nova on their sites as well. Give us all some support because we love you guys so much for watching us and enjoying what we do, because we enjoy having you around.
And a happy Pi Day to everyone.
Viewers, for my viewers, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good Sunday tomorrow. And on Monday, I'll be getting back on my Pokemon Ultra Sun object lock.